Thanks, Dave. I'm joined by Coach Riley. Coach, thanks for the time today. Let's talk about the last 9 months. You've been a busy guy. You were hired back in December to be the head coach here at Nebraska. Talk about this transition and how the last 9 months have gone.
It's a blur right now as we head into the first game, Matt. It has been, everything from initially recruiting, getting that class signed, to learning about the team, to practicing with the team in spring ball, to more recruiting being done after that, to everything that we need to do in the summer to get ready for fall camp, and then into fall camp, and then now preparing for the first game. It's all been fun. I mean, first of all, Lincoln, Nebraska, the university, we're really proud to be a part of. Just wonderful people, helpful people, and I've enjoyed this team. I've enjoyed the fact that they've been open to new coaches. It's hard for them. They're breaking in after having had guys that coached them and recruited them, and they're breaking in some new people. But the process has been great. Excited about being here. Excited about our first game.
This isn't the first time you've made a first stop. You've been in the Canadian League, you've been in the NFL, back to Oregon State. How have those experiences helped you in preparing for your first game at Nebraska?
Well, I think that basically the accumulation of things that you've been through are all helpful if you can look back and use them correctly. It has been a while, however, since I did transition. It's been 12 years straight at Oregon State, so it felt strange to leave, but I guess the best way to say it is I'm excited to come. And I think that the other thing that has helped me in the transition here is that the number of people that have come with me that I trust, and they in their way trust me and what we do and what we do with kids and how we coach. And so we didn't have to start from ground zero, and we were able to just work and build relationships with this team and get our football stuff established too.
Let's talk about those guys a little bit. Danny Langsdorf, you guys have coached together for many years. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the offense, though. How involved will you be on a play-by-play basis on the play calling?
Well, you'll notice when we gain yards, those are the plays that I've called in the game. No, Danny basically formulates the offense, and that's where I help. I've got ideas about what we need to have included in what we do, and then I take a good general look at the talent and what we should do with individuals. So I like that part of it, and I've called plays for many, many years, but the last time I had Danny, I kind of turned that over to him and really appreciated how he took that and handled that. And I thought when we made that transition from me calling to him calling, it was seamless. It was good. And so our background together, our vision for what we have done together football-wise, plus what we have studied with like our new quarterbacks here, what we should try to do with them. It's been a good project for all of us offensively, and that includes the whole offensive staff, but led by Danny.
Let's talk about defense now, Mark Banker. I guess throughout fall camp, the narrative around Nebraska has been somehow that this defense is now less complex maybe than it's been in years past. Obviously, you weren't here, but explain this defense and why maybe people believe that it's a little bit more simplistic.
Well, our goal on defense is to have the players think that. And I think in general, football is a complicated game. You have to make it appear simple as you teach it so players can play. Players have to play fast. And so I hope that it appears simple because of the building blocks that are put in place as they learn. You have to understand that simplicity still has to cover everything that an offense is going to do. So in doing that, I think if you can make players believe, hey, I get this, it feels simple, it's because of the way it's taught and the building blocks that are used. And so when I hear that, I like that because you have to be comfortable and be able to play fast on Saturday.
Coach, I know it's been maybe a slow 9 months, maybe a fast 9 months in some ways, but it's finally here. Thanks for the time.
Yeah, thank you, Matt.
All right, Dave, let's go back to you in the studio.